We are a third of the way to 1,000. The goal, the dream, and even better than that. I get stuck on that number way too much. But just the number of people who hit like and who comment and watch the video, you guys are awesome. Like, the amount of watch time that these videos get compared to the amount of views is pretty high. For me, at least. It makes me happy. I'm glad that people seem to enjoy Backpack Battles. I really like it, and YouTube makes it so much more rewarding. I've kind of stopped playing video games so much lately, except for Backpack Battles, which I'm totally addicted to. And I'm mostly addicted to trying to get range. Today, we're going to do it. We are going to start heading in the correct direction. Look at this start. We've already got 2 clovers. One of the comments was that I should stop dismissing Spiked Shield so much. I don't know if I'm going to stop dismissing Spiked Shield because it is bad. But if I get Shield and Spikes on sale, I might consider it. Oh, we need music. Okay, one more thing really quick, too. I've been playing with 3D printing. Bam, look at this. Time-lapse video. This took me 11 hours and 40 minutes to film. It's so cool to me. Look at how cool that is. That is awesome. I'm going to make a bigger YouTube video and include this and some other time lapses and some other video in it. There's all kinds of stringing, which is an error, but just seeing this form over an 11-hour period blows my mind. So yeah, I'll link to that channel too. It's my welding and 3D printing channel. I don't know, just for making stuff, for being active. Okay, back to this game. I think all 3 of these have merit. I'd rather get a better weapon, so I'm not going to take that. Garlic is a little bit questionable, but I'm going to take it. What did I just say? I said that I would consider Spiked Shield if I got it on sale. We just got it on sale. Okay, would I go broom and bow over sword and broom? I don't know. For right now, there isn't much advantage to taking the sword over the wooden... or taking this over the wooden sword. This one is nice, just because it does around the same damage, but it uses so much less stamina. It just seems to work with things. I could, right now, instead of getting the Spiked Shield, we could switch to the broom. I feel like that wins for me. And then I could reserve this. But then I wouldn't have the Spiked Shield for next turn. I think that's what I want to do, though. This could build into shovel, which would be nice. We're looking for a pig aggressively, by which I mean we're hoping to dumb luck into a pig. Could make the lucky bow, but I don't value it. I like having 4 luck right at the start. That is my dream. After I get 4 luck at the start, then you could use that bow to, like... No! They got a whetstone. You could use that bow to activate Mega Clover, whatever it's called. Okay. What is this? This is like the perfect start. I don't even know if I need the spikes. So I want this. Blueberry's good. Whetstone's good. Blueberry's good. Whetstone's good. Everything needs to go in the crit bag. Everything needs to go in the crit bag. All the weapons. Whetstone would like to go right here. How do I get both blueberry and garlic to touch? I don't think I'm doing the shield thing. I could do spike short bow. I might do that. I like the poison bow so much better, but for 2 gold, I think it's worth getting the spikes onto this bow. I do have to think about how I'm arranging things. I think I am selling this. You're gone! Blueberry's in. we got a banana on sale. I kind of need that banana right now. Crap. I also want the pig. Crap. So the problem now is spike bow doesn't do too much unless I'm going spike build, which I could. But banana does quite a bit, especially this round. Pig would do quite a bit, but I can't really fit it. I think, and I can't afford it. I think I'm selling the spike. It was on sale. Now I have to figure out how to actually fit these. Oh, I could ditch the bow. Ditch the bow for a round. That helps. So now that I've done that, how do I get access to more than 2 sides of this? Crap. That doesn't put it in the crit bag, but it could go in the crit bag. Get it in the crit bag. We'd move this over here. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's the opposite of good. What am I doing? I might just have to give up on this whetstone dream. The whetstone dream might be dead. This is such a mess. All right, I'm going to be back in a sec. This is the best I can come up with. The only thing is, I don't know if 1 lucky clover, which would give me 5% accuracy, 3% crit chance, for both weapons, if that's better than the whetstone. The whetstone's definitely better for the broom. For the pan, though, the pan already does... How much? It doesn't do that much. 6 to 7 damage. Getting crits on this is kind of helpful, but getting it to do 7 to 8 damage is also... It's just more helpful. Okay, so we're good. We are good. We're going to have a shovel. We're going to have the bow. I still have the whetstone. This round is rough, but they don't have that much. Cool. We're lucky we came up against somebody else who was in a bad spot as well. I'm about to be in a good spot, maybe. Probably. Possibly. Potentially. Okay. So we need this pig. This pig would like to touch start of battles. Good job, pig. What about just taking this lump of coal? Take the lump of coal. I think it wins me the battle. Start the battle. I think it could make a difference. See what it gives. After how many seconds? 3 seconds. Crap, 2 whetstones I think I lost. Slow helps. Vampire... wasn't the best, but could have helped a tiny bit. Okay, so we're still trying to get 2 more luck. Round 4. It is a little bit early for a carrot. Don't care, I still want it. I want the carrot. So I'm going to take the carrot. I like taking foods that do nothing for me. Why do I like them? Could not begin to tell you. I just know this about myself. That is a thing that I enjoy. Why did I take that coal? Again, could not begin to tell you. It's just the kind of thing that I do. Good enough. It'd probably be better to have this hit the garlic. Garlic would like to touch an additional food. Blueberry would like to go where? That feels correct. Oh no, the pig needs to go hit this shovel. Pig needs to hit the shovel. Okay. I got there. It just took me a minute. This feels like it could be better, probably because it can. So right here, it's touching 3, the banana is. Stamina's not a big issue. Now the banana's only touching this? That's not very good. That's at least decent. How are we doing for gold? 3 gold is enough to roll. Take a second pig, take a second whetstone, and take that potion? That's a lot to reserve. That is a lot to reserve. So I could take the whetstone right now. Take the pig right now. I think I'm gonna take the whetstone. I like that poison bow. I do. I would like it more if it was on sale, but it's just decent. I think I like it because it can work with Darksaber, and it's strong early. So Darksaber is super strong late, and this is strong early. This is strong late. But it's also, like, starting to get strong now. Basically what I'm getting at is I need acorn collar. But I also need... what's it called? This is a good hit. How's my stamina looking? 0.7, 0.4. We're speeding up the one that uses more stamina. Second banana would help. Quite a bit. I have 3 spaces available. With 3 spaces available, I should be able to get this to go touch what I need. We can do this. Okay, to do this. How do I spend my gold? On this potion. I think so. I think that helps me after this round the most. It doesn't help me the most on this round, but after this round. We're done buying whetstones, unless I see a hero sword and a whetstone both in the shop at the same time. Because if I can find 4 hero stones, I just can't ever find, 4 whetstones. Then that super sword is really good. I do need this banana. I'm not gonna reserve it though. If I had the bag space, I would reserve it. Oh, I could have had this pig hitting this garlic. What does that do? Removes vampire. That's not necessary. Could be though. Just depends on the opponent. Hit them. Okay, we knew that was a rough round. Now we just got way stronger. There are 2 stones, plus this bag. We don't take it, but they're there. They exist. They are in the world. This one is a pain. There's a sand, there's a carrot. I think the carrots are much better if you get more of them. More important than either of those, there is a gem box. I don't think I take a full price gem box at this point. Sand probably does about as much as the carrot. Okay, the thing I don't want to do, but I need to do, is I don't want to rearrange all of this so that it makes sense, but I need to. So the way to do that I see, is these speed bags move over. All of this food moves over. So that we can still make use of that speed bag. This bag comes over here. That bag is for pigs. This pig goes right there. Oh, but this bow also has a percentage chance. The blind is more important than the poison, but the poison is nice. We did all of that so that this could fit right here. Crap. Okay, forget that pig. That pig is no good. This is a happy banana. That pig is no good. That does make me want to sell it a bit, but we're trying to get the luck. I'm tempted to keep this sand, but it's not good. I would only keep the sand if I was ditching a whetstone, which I could do, but that doesn't make much sense. It's not worth selling a topaz. Topaz is good. Chip topaz is like a perfect find. I would like a second one of those. They do have a healing potion. That's going to cleanse that poison and heal them a bit. Okay, we have plenty of poison. I'm surprised by how little damage I took there. So if I just want to win, this is the way to do it. But I'm already winning right now. Do I really have to put myself behind? It's a little bit tempting. It is. It would put me behind. It's basically paying 5 gold to start winning right now. Shovel's worth 4 gold. How much more DPS do you do? 5 DPS, 2.3 DPS. This one gives me some economy too, so really I'm paying like 6 gold for this. Just to win 1 round? If it was on sale, I would have bought it. What about Carrot Goobert? Carrot Goobert is weird. Carrot Goobert is probably good. It's a pain to position. I don't really have enough weapons for it. What else could I get with... It's full price. I don't have bags. I'm just trying to talk myself out of Carrot Goobert, which I've managed to do. What about vampire gloves? Vampire gloves are kind of weird. What else would I do with the vampire? I mean... I don't know. I'm not going to reserve the gloves. You could get a start of battle, couldn't you? Maybe not. Bam. Start of battle. Start of battle. Start the battle. Is this the mid-range? Whatever, the subclass round. I think it is. Look at how long it took them to get to 3 luck because they had this bow. Now they have 4 though, so now it pays off. But I'd rather have the luck right at the start, I think. Subclass unlocked. We just dug up a walrus tusk. Kind of random. I don't do anything with mana. I don't do anything with regen. This one is just bad. Nobody likes you, Mega Clover. One comment I got on an older video that's a really good one that I think might be true. If you buy this, you should drag it straight into your bag because then you get a chance on the reroll. No, because it already shows the items before it, doesn't it? I think it does. Like before we entered the shop, I think it already showed the items. But you would have an increased chance of discounts and of uniques. Yeah, I think these were already shown. Maybe not. Bow on sale. Bow on Sail is just better than the shovel, but it takes an additional space. I could go Spike Whip. Spike Whip also takes an additional space, but it's better than the bow or the shovel. The bow's kind of better, but this one can build into things. And the bow doesn't really. It's mainly a question of, I mean, I do have a vampire weapon reserved. At the very least, I would do Spear over this, because Spear is not a big investment. I think I have to switch over to Thorn Whip. Kinda weird. Okay. Do I think I could do better than that? I don't. Now, I was gonna say we're gonna end up seeing a crazy weapon, but we did not. Second acorn collar would be huge. I don't want to deal with this part. We gotta do it. Gotta do it. So the whetstone could go. Doesn't have to go yet. I hate dealing with this part. So if I'm trying to maximize the speed bags, this would be the way to do it. Is that what I'm trying to do? Ideally, it's what I would try to do, but it's kind of a mess to do that. It's a mess because of this bag right here. Does it have to be a mess? Yeah, it does. Technically, this one could go here, and this one could go here, and that cleans up the mess a tiny bit. And if we want to get even more technical, this one could go right here. Does that help clean up the mess? I think it does. Okay, so this whip is getting to touch all of the speed bags. Everything good is happening. The only problem is this speed bag is kind of hard to access. Maybe that's not the only problem, but one of my problems is that speed bag is kind of hard to access in a way that makes sense. But we might be able to do it. Yeah, this isn't great for a big bowl of treats. How many foods do we have for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of foods for this thing. The most it can have is 6. Oh, there's 3 in here. No, we have all 6 foods. Then I don't think I get to use the speed bag. Crap. Crap. Who set this up? Who designed this? Okay, if I don't get to use the speed bag, then I can put it like that. Cool. This vampire is a little bit questionable just because I'm using a bow, but it's still decent. Rotate that. We have 1 money. Where does this need to go? This needs to go next to that bow. Or next to a food. Banana would like to go here, but still be able to touch the food bowl. We can make that happen. That's pretty decent. Start of battles. What am I doing with this? Sad thing is, this kind of fits. And it gets me 2 extra HP. I could sell it for 2 gold, but that doesn't do much for me. Start the battle. I feel like we became quite a bit stronger that round. That is a little bit scary. The only thing is this Hungry Blade sucks. But this Bloodthorn is good. And they had the bananas to support it, I think. There's a 3rd whetstone. There's also Cap of Resilience. Oh, there were gloves. I should have considered gloves. I really should have considered gloves. I don't want to figure this out. So So that's maximum speed for the Thorn Whip. How's stamina? You use 1 per second. You use 0.4. Is a single banana enough? Technically, yes. In practice, yes. What about this? What would I do with that? Nothing. So I could change out a garlic for that banana. And that wouldn't be bad. Alternatively... No, I think that's... I do want to have a garlic in there. Let's look for bags. There's a rat and a pineapple. I would like that pineapple, please. What else? There's a corrupted crystal. There's a garlic. The rat is just better than the walrus tusk. So I could roll right now, or I could take the rat, which I could put in place of the pig. Do I think it helps me? Not really. A little bit. Tiny bit. For 2 gold, I think I'm going to keep it, and I'll sell it next turn, probably. I think I already win with the pig in here. Oh, God. I would switch back for the rat. No, because I think if I lose, I lose. The rat's not going to make a difference. We win! They have scary items. They only have 1 banana, though. Their anvil only has 2 crafted items. They're about to get a 3rd. They have Box of Riches, which is really good with the anvil. Do I want that Thorn Bloom thing? Probably. Thorn Bloom. Pretty good. Pretty good. Do I want Vampire Dagger? Probably. I already got the expensive part of it. Can I fit this stuff with bags? Not really. Okay. Hey, that's good. Vampire Dagger wants 3 spots. 3 spots. Chill game. Now I'm not trying to get the vampire sword. Still think it's worth it. There's the sword. We have time to rethink our decisions in life. Okay, so this. It might be time to ditch a whetstone. Feeling like it's time to ditch a whetstone. Because then I could speed up the bow. Am I just ditching both whetstones? Ditching both whetstones seems questionable. But that seems pretty good right now. I wonder if this coal is ever just better than a whetstone at this point. I still kind of want this. I've already got a vampire weapon. It uses like the same amount of stamina as a bow almost. It's like decent. It's a thing. It's kind of a thing. It's almost a thing. I'm gonna sell this whetstone. So I'm using this. How happy is this pineapple? Pretty happy. What else am I looking for? A bag. Hey, it's a bag. I do think vampire's better if you get more of it, but I mostly bought this one because it's on sale. What about a bird? Bird's pretty good. Bird is a pain to fit. Bird's pretty good. Trying to think. If I put the bird right here. Put the bird where? I don't know. The bird's a pain. Start the battle. I would take the bird if it was on sale, for sure. That's my answer to, like, everything. This snake is not that happy. Wolpertinger's kind of happy. Blow them up quickly. Thank you. 31 poison. I will buy this on sale. I will get another carrot. We need more luck. Oh, I could have at least put this inside of a weapon. Not my best. But that's nothing new. Right, you take up an extra space. I kind of forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. This whetstone is pretty crappy at this point. Carrot is a little bit questionable, but whatever, it's good. Is it good? I don't know, it's something. This pig. Oh. This pig wants to hit that. What is it that you do? 40% chance to gain Empower, and on Empower we gain max life. We want that very much. The other thing I would like the pig to hit is this. Get it to hit both. It's going to be a little bit tricky. Tricky, but almost possible. Is it possible? Tricky, but almost possible. Huh. I need to get this in play. Still trying to see how to get that pig to hit two things. Hit this pig. Hit both. Would be really, really good. Why am I not seeing it? I have an extra space down here. Can I make use of that? I feel like I could. But right now, pineapple's doing things. Pineapple would like to continue to do things. This banana's a little bit of a pain. That didn't help. That did not help. I have 2 blueberries. 2 blueberries isn't enough. Okay, this goes here. The problem is this banana. Because to get 2 spaces, this banana can't go here, but the only place the banana really makes sense is right here. Unless I change up my bags. This one could make sense like this. Does that make sense? That could. That definitely could. I would have to do double... Oh, that doesn't work. It almost works. Okay. That does technically work. Wait! I thought that that was at least gonna get this pig to hit the helmet. Why did I think that? Wait, it did. Okay. We solved the video game. This poor pig does not get to get into play. This bag. Second dagger, it's on sale. Crown? Crown is amazing. What am I doing with mana? Nothing. Dagger on sale? For what? Because I get a little bit of Empower. And more Empower. Okay. Talked me into it. And if I get more Vampire, it would be good. How do I fit it? Don't know. I do not know. Okay. Oh, I could have sold this coal and bought this bag. Okay.
Okay.
That's a little bit scary. Double Goobert, food bowl, but it's only touching 2 foods. Thorn whip, which is scary with steel Goobert. Bag of stones, which isn't that scary, but a little bit. Yeah, that was a little bit scary. Genie lamp. Genie lamp is very good right now. Genie lamp might be top priority even. Weird. Oh, this is touching 3 foods? Really? 3? Crown would be nice too. Crown stays reserved. So now, to make this actually fit, what do I want to speed up? I would like to speed up this big bowl of treats. But I'd also like to fit that genie lamp. Do I gain armor? Not really, but I could just get a double proc of garlic. Pretty tempted just to put the genie lamp in. What is this pig doing? It's just taking up 2 gold. That's it. I could sell you for 2, you for 2, you for 2. And suddenly I would have 6 gold, and then I could pay for half of this crown. Start the battle. Could roll. It's a lot of vampire. That's pretty scary. And burning banner with holy items. Yeah, that's pretty scary. They get to blind me a bit, but I'm cleansing the blind. They don't have rebirth. I have 6 vampire. We came close. The sad thing is, crown might have made the difference. How do I get crown to fit? Crown, you are in. This one can go into here, I guess? 1.7, 2.2, but this one's being sped up by a bunch of bags. Bunch of bags. Crown is good. What about a third one of these? Feels kind of unnecessary, but better than this whetstone. Bam. Win the round. Sell everything. Now it all fits. Look at how much space they have. What are they doing? Spike stuff. Holy 74 damage. Wait a second. What was that? 69 damage. Explain yourself. Oh. Their crits do extra damage. Still, why is this doing that much damage? Weapon hits, use 1 spike. Next attack with Tusk Piercer deals +9 damage. I understand that part. I still don't understand the 20 to 23 damage. This gives it +2. They did not use either of these potions. Why is it doing so much damage? This does 4 to 5. That's normal. 4 to 7. Gain luck. What does this bow do normally? No, normally it does very little. 9 to 12 damage. Oh, it's just because it has that +1 or +9 applied. Okay, I understand. It's showing that. 3 damage. That seems really weird. Maybe not, though. The way that it shows the damage number feels weird. 30 damage. I guess it makes sense. 29 to 32. And then it drops down to 20 to 23. I still don't really understand that. That feels weird. Okay. We beat them, but they were doing more damage than I would have expected. You know, I like this carrot. I don't think stamina's been a problem. But I could be wrong. I only have 2 stamina bags. I'd love the banana. I mean, I can always sell it back. Squirrel, you can't fit. I wish you could. Second crown. I would like a second crown now. How do you fit it? I don't exactly know. You ditch the rat. That's how. Genie lamp is really good right now. Luck is good, spikes are good, mana is good with 2 crowns. Crap, they have 2 rebirths, and they have the Heart of Darkness, which scares me if I can't kill them quick, and it's hard to kill them quick, because they have invulnerability. We need 10 mana again. 10 mana. Did not get the 10 mana. Could be Carrot Goobert. We need... speed up this big bowl of treats, I think. Which I should be able to do, it's just a pain. These crowns can go wherever they need to go. This helmet does want to go there if it can. I want to get both of these bags to hit that big bowl of treats. How hard is that to do? Kind of hard. A little bit tricky. So that's where that went before. This would have to move up now. This would have to move up. This would have to move over. Okay, I think that's correct. Yeah, this could be a super pineapple, but not really. So this pineapple could go right here. It's not bad. Carrot is pretty good. Banana is the tricky one to fit. Banana has to go there. Carrots are good. I'm trying to think. I don't really want this garlic to go here. So this could be a blueberry instead. Oh, it still ends up being garlic. Doesn't have to be garlic. Could be another blueberry. But then I can't fit a blueberry right here, which is kind of what needs to happen. Okay. Carrot Goobert. Would like to be here. Can't be. Can't do it. This could go here, this can go here, this can go here. I think that's better. I still have so much gold to buy bags with, to get blueberries with. Blueberries are way better than usual. Because we need to activate the crowns. And the carrots. The carrots should get activated pretty quick. Between the genie lamp and 3 blueberries, I should be able to get that luck. And we're generating spikes, so yeah. Could be this thing. Deals damage per spikes. Okay. You are the perfect pet for me, kind of, except that you're a pain to position. Why are you such a pain? Why are you like this? That would be a good spot. Slows down my foods a little bit. It's okay, we can speed up other foods. That's a good spot for that thing. I think it's good enough. Start the battle. 1 heart, 9 wins. This is the round. Oh no. It's okay. Egg can't do it. I don't believe in you, Egg. It's a strong build, but it's not as strong as 2 crowns and super spikes. 2 crowns. Okay, they're scaling quickly. They might have won. My damage wasn't high enough. Right at the end, I was starting to do big damage too. They just heal so much. These stupid cheese are broken. How much damage did I do? 470 plus 328. Belladonna's Shade does some damage. That's not even counting the poison. The poison, Belladonna's Shade, does as much damage as the Thornbloom does. That's because Thornbloom gives a lot of empower, but still. Belladonna's Shade is surprisingly good, and the poison. And again, it works with Darksaber, it just works with a lot of things. Bloody Dagger did a little bit, 147. And because of that, healing. Heal. Because of that, I guess we didn't heal all that much. Vampire healed me by 10? 10? It's because the bow can't heal with Vampire. Still, only 10? That seems really low. Regen of 7. Crowns are good. Banana's good. Pineapple is surprisingly good. That is rough. No. +0. That is so rough. All right, I think I'm only doing 1 video a day for a little bit. I'm keeping pretty busy with the 3D printing thing. And I do have some games I want to play for Steam Next Fest on my main channel. So for now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.